Hello, my name is Vanessa Obando, and I'm also here with,
Ashley Sanguine.
and we're here with the Samuel Proctor Oral History Program. Today is July 14th, 2023, and we will be interviewing Mary Olson at the Lane Legacy Center here in Elaine, Arkansas. Could you begin by spelling out your name for us, please?
Sure, I'm Mary Olson, O-L-S-O-N. Mary, M-A-R-Y, Olson, working here, volunteer, at the Elaine Legacy Center.
Okay, let's start off with, what is your connection to here in Elaine, Arkansas?
Okay. Before I came to Elaine, I spent years and was dean of a seminary in Dayton, Ohio, where my closest colleague was Samuel Proctor. It took me a long time to know that Samuel DeWitt Proctor is not the Samuel Proctor of the University of Florida. But Samuel DeWitt Proctor, when I was working with him, was the man in the country with the most requests to speak at graduations. He was a professor, he was a pastor, he was one of the great Renaissance men of our time. I left that seminary and came to Little Rock to work with the HBCU Philander Smith College. Then I'd never been in rural poverty. The Vice President of Student Affairs introduced me to her hometown, which was Helena, Arkansas. And I saw poverty for the first time. I convinced her to leave Philander Smith with me, and the two of us started a nonprofit to work with people in this, if not the poorest, very close to the poorest rural community in our country. Here, the poorest people in the world live on the richest soils of the world. And we worked together here for years. We were known as Common Stride. And she is now heading up a multi-million-dollar nonprofit called Tri-County Rural Health Network, and I'm working here in Elaine. I also came to Elaine first as a pastor of a white church. I then left the white church to work with all the people of Elaine, and I'm appointed by the United Methodist Church to Waves of Prayer, which meets in this building every Sunday at noon. That congregation is comprised of African American youth and Mexican farm workers. Energetic congregation.
Could you talk a little bit about how you felt that moment when you reached here in Helena, Arkansas? What was that like, seeing the poverty for the first time?
I thought I knew poverty because I'd worked a lot. When I was in seminary, I always believed that if you're going to be a dean of a seminary, you also got to work in the community. So I was doing both. I thought I knew poverty. I didn't know rural poverty.
Sorry.
That was nice.